floored it. The seat launches into my spine like a fist. This thing howls, not a combustion howl, something meaner, synthetic, and surgical, like a fighter jet spooling up in a parking garage. Grip the wheel. It bites. Hard. The steering doesn't ask permission. It tells you exactly what the front tires are doing. Every crack in the asphalt telegraphs straight into your palms. And the smell? Warm electronics and faintly scorched rubber. A brand new kind of performance perfume nobody's bottled yet. This is either the death of the hot hatch or its violent resurrection. Right now, in 2026, the hot hatch is fighting for its life in America, and Volkswagen just threw a grenade into that fight. The ID. Polo GTI is 226 horsepower stuffed into a car that measures just 161 inches bumper to bumper. That's shorter than a Honda Civic by a country mile. Let that sink in. From the outside, VW didn't play it safe. The front end is aggressive without being theatrical. Honeycomb lower grille, vertical red inserts, GTI badging punched right into the fascia like a brand. The red light strip out back slices the whole car in half at night, and it looks brutal. Good brutal. These 19-inch wheels and their GTI dark finish? Perfect fitment. Not an inch of gap wasted. The side profile, though, that's where I'll fight anyone. It's taut, low slung, with a subtle rear spoiler that adds 5 centimeters to the total length and earns every millimeter. This is not the soft, rounded EV styling we've been drowning in. This is edges. Intent. Now compare it to the Mini Cooper SE JCW. Same price bracket, similar hot hatch claim. The Mini looks like a toy next to this. The Polo GTI looks like it means it. Put it in sport mode. Hit the GTI button. The gauge cluster flips. Retro honeycomb graphics pulse red. The ambient lighting burns crimson. And suddenly the interior sounds like a Stage 3 V8 waking up. That's the synthetic engine note, and before you dismiss it, understand this. It works. Your body responds to it the same way it responds to the real thing. Biology doesn't know the difference. Out on the road, daily life in this car is surprisingly painless. The DCC adaptive suspension and comfort is genuinely comfortable. Better than the last-gen Golf GTI in city mode, no joke. You can commute in this. You'll want to. The steering weight is light enough to not tire your wrists in traffic, but the moment you open it up, it firms into something communicative and confident. Highway pull from 50 to 80? Violent. The electronic differential lock in the front axle keeps torque steer almost entirely at bay. You'd expect this much front-wheel grunt to tear the wheel out of your hands, but it doesn't. It hooks and goes. 0 to 60 feels like it's over before you've registered it started. The real test. The Angeles Crest Highway, north of Los Angeles, on a Wednesday morning. Nobody out there. Tarmac's still cold. You set the DCC to sport and the suspension firms up immediately. Road feedback floods in, but the composure never breaks. The front end chases the apex like it's on rails. Brakes? Massive. Bite hard from the very first millimeter of pedal travel. Here's what nobody tells you about this car. The regenerative braking calibration is genuinely the best in class at this price. You can one-pedal drive it aggressively without the lurch that kills rhythm in other EVs. On a canyon descent, you manage your speed entirely with liftoff, smooth, predictable, addictive. That's not a software trick. That's chassis tuning. Real work. Range anxiety. The 52 kilowatt-hour battery handles 250-plus miles of real-world mixed driving. 10 to 80% in 24 minutes on a DC fast charger. You stop once. You get coffee. You go again. Buy this car if you are 28 to 45, you live in a city or suburb, you refuse to give up driving pleasure for your EV transition, and you think paying $60,000 for a Tesla Model 3 Performance is frankly insane. This is the anti-Tesla hot hatch, and it is priced closer to $42,000 fully loaded. Roughly $18,000 less for something that will actually make you smile on a Tuesday. Walk away if you need rear seat legroom for adults regularly, or if you tow anything, ever. Simple. Against the Mini Cooper SE JCW at around $44,000, the Polo GTI wins on interior quality, trunk space, and chassis balance. No contest. Here's my prediction. 10 years from now, the 2026 ID. Polo GTI is the car historians point to as the moment the electric hot hatch stopped apologizing for itself and started throwing punches. Remember that smell? Warm electronics. Scorched rubber. That's the scent of something new being born. The ID. Polo GTI is proof that Soul is not a combustion engine. It's a decision. Now I need you to fight this out in the comments. Is front-wheel drive dead in 2026? Or did Volkswagen just prove it still has a pulse? Drop it below. If you stuck through all 5 minutes, you already know you belong here. Hit subscribe. There's more where this came from.